Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you on the platform of Exampur. I am Sanjay Singh Tomar, your maths mentor, and today in this session we are going to discuss some important questions of simple interest. So please do join, and once you join, do not forget to let me know by your comments as well about your joining. Okay, so please do join guys and do let me know by your comments as well about your joining. A huge welcome to all, guys. A huge welcome to all. As you know, the festive sessions are coming. The festive season is running. Diwali is coming. But as of now, guys, we should be continuing with the studies as well. Okay. We should be continuing with the studies as well. We can reduce some hours, but we should not be completely stopping it. We should not be completely stopping it. We can be like just doing 1 or 2 hours less study. That is absolutely permitted, but not zero. Okay, so let's bring on the simple interest session. Let's bring on the simple interest practice session. Bring it on, guys. Bring it on. Bring it on. Hello, Shrivani. Very good afternoon. So, guys, those who have joined the session, please just do one more thing: is do the sharings as well with your friends, with your colleagues, or with your near dear ones, so that they can also join us and can do this. Some good questions with us, some easy, some moderate, as it is like they comes in the examinations. As they comes in the examinations. Good afternoon, Prajwal. So, Prajwal, is it a modified version of Mr. Putin? Okay. Principle of 72 becoming amount of 81 with this rate in how much time? Principle of 72 is becoming amount of 81 with this rate in how much time? Principle of 72 becoming amount of 81. This means interest is 9 rupees. This means interest is 9 rupees. Okay. Interest is 9 rupees. And you know that SI is equal to PRT upon 100. Simple interest is PRT upon 100. So simple interest of 9 is equal to principal into rate 24 plus 1 25 by 4 into time over 100. Whatever the value we will get, whatever the value of time we will get is in years. In this formula, time is always in years. In this formula, time is always in years. So whatever the value of time we will get, it is in years. Okay. 9 8 ja, 4 2 ja, 25 4 ja, 2 2 ja. So time is 2 years. Time is 2 years. Answer. Well done, Prajwal and Srivani. Well done, Prajwal and Srivani, guys. Okay. Simple interest, as the name is simple, but sometimes students don't find it this much simple. Sometimes students don't find it this simple. However, we will give our 110% to make it simpler for you. To make it simpler for you. Clear? Next. Okay. Great. Please do the sharings as well. Please do the sharings as well. Sum of money doubles in 12.5 years. Sum of money doubles. So doubles means principal becomes 2p. P becomes 2p. Isn't it? P becomes 2p. So you're getting an interest of p. Or 100 becoming 200. Or 100 becoming 200 means getting an interest of 100. Either see it like this or see it like this. P become 2p, so interest of p. 100 becoming 200, so interest of 100. Do it from anywhere. If you do it from here, interest of 100 over the principal of 100, rate is being asked, time is 12.5 upon 100. What is the rate? Rate is 100 upon 12.5, which is 8. If you do it from here, then also no issues. P interest over the principal of P, rate is not known, time is 12.5 over 100. So rate is 100 upon 12.5, which is 8. Clear? Both ways? Either do it from 100 or do it from P. Either do it from 100 or do it from P. Is it clear, bacha? Is it perfect? Okay, let's move on to the third question of the day. Walton, Prajwal and Shrivani. All others, please do interact and share the session, guys, across the Telegram channels, across the WhatsApp groups in which you are connected, so that others can also join us pretty soon. Great, Prajwal, great. So principal becoming 4 times, P becoming 4p. You are getting an interest of 3p. Because principal plus interest is amount. Principal plus interest is amount. So amount minus principal is interest. In how much time it will become 16 times? P becoming 16p. Interest is 16p minus p, 15p. Okay, my dear friends, if you can get 3p interest, if you can get 3p interest in 7 years, simple interest for every year is equal. So we can apply the unitary method over there. So if you are getting interest of 3p in 7 years, you will get 15p in 3 5 ja 15, 7 5 ja 35 years. My dear friends, please do look out. What? You made it wrong? Bacha, you made it wrong, really? How is this possible? What happened, Shrivani and Prajwal? What happened here? Okay, let me drive it once more. It's my blunder. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, let me show you from 100 as well. 100 is becoming 400. So interest of 300 in 7 years. Then 100 will become 1600. That is interest of 500 in how many years? Interest of 1500 in how many years? So if you get 300 interest in 7 years, then 100 interest you will get in 7 by 3 years. So 1500 interest you will get in 15 into 7 by 3. 7 5 ja 35 years. Oh my dear, oh my dear. Okay. Shrivani, CI, it's a power. It's a power. But in SI, it's a unitary method, simple unitary method. In SI, it's a simple unitary method. Okay? In CI, it is the power. 2 की power 3, 2 की power 4, 3 की power 2, 3 की power 3. But in SI, it is a simple unitary method. Nothing beyond it. Nothing beyond it. Okay. I will take infinite many examples. Just do not worry about it. I will take a lot of examples, guys. Just do not worry about it. Don't worry about it. Come on, do it fast. Simple interest on a certain sum of money. Certain sum of money. Let the principal is P. Let the principal is P. With the rate of 12% for 5 by 2 years. Okay. And the simple interest on the same sum means same principal. With the rate of 10% for 7 by 2 years. Principal is same in both the cases. Principal is same in both the cases. So we will find out that how much percentage is the SI here and how much percentage is the SI over here. You will see, my dear friends, that in the first case you are getting 30% interest and in the second case you are getting 35% interest. So can I say initially you are getting 5% less? Initially you are getting 5% less, my dear friends. Initially you are getting 5% less, my dear friends, which is given as 40. 5% is given as 40. 40 less. Principal is 100%, guys, because we calculate the interest over principal. We calculate the interest over principal. So principal is 100%. Okay. 1% is 8. So 100% is 800. So my principal is bacha 800. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect, guys. Come on, do tell me once it is clear. Well done, Prajwal and Shrivani. Others, please do interact. Then only I will be getting to know your problems, your concepts, your desires, and your requirements, guys. Then only I will get to know your requirements and all. Great. Let's move on. Oh, compound. Chalo, leave the compound today, guys. For tomorrow, yeah, for tomorrow. Because today is a SI day. Today is a SI day. Today is a SI day. So we are going to stick to our topic. We are going to stick to our topic, guys. Stick to the topic. A person lent 10,000. A person lent 10,000 for 3 years and 6,000 for 4 years at the same rate of interest, R%. The SI from both is 5,400. The SI from both is 5,400. What is the SI from first? What is the SI from first? RT percent of principal, or you can say P R T over 100. It's little bit big, but okay, let's take it 30R. And what is the interest from here? P R T over 100, 240R. एक second. One more zero, so 300R. 300 plus 240 is 540R. Total interest. Total interest 540R. Total interest 540R, which is given as 5,400. My dear friends, it's pretty easy now. My dear friends, it's pretty easy now. Is it clear to all? Come on, do tell me. Is it clear to all? My dear friends, it's pretty easy. I've taken the detailed version. I've taken the detailed version. Otherwise, I would have taken like this, which is mostly the same only. Which is mostly the same only. Which is mostly the same only. RT percent of principal. RT percent of principal is the interest. RT. So 3R percent of 1,000. 10,000. RT means 4R percent of 6,000. Now, what did I tell next? I tell percentage cancel out 2 zeros. Because percentage is 1 upon 100. 300R plus 240R is equal to 540R, which is given as 5400. Mostly same, na? What do you say? Mostly same. What do you say? Let's move on. Now the same question. No one can do the error now. Same question. No one can do the error. You are not permitted, guys, to do the error, basically. You are not permitted to do the error. Prajwal. Money becomes 4 times in 5 years. Money becomes 4 times in 5 years. P becomes 4P. Means interest of 3P. 3P interest in 5 years. P becomes 4P. Interest is how much? 3P. Because this is principal. Principal plus interest is equal to amount. Or you can say amount minus principal is equal to interest. Or you can say amount minus principal is equal to interest. In how much time it will become 10 times? P becomes it would be audible now. So what I am telling, if you are getting 3P interest in 5 years, if you are getting 3P interest in 5 years, then 9P interest you will get in 15 years. 3P in 5, so 9P means triple in 5 3 15 years. Great. Great. Can I move on? Chalo, let's move on. Let's move on, dear friends. Pretty easy. Now try to do it orally. Now try to do it orally, guys, without pen and paper. Without pen and paper. Without pen and paper, you are not allowed to write it anything over the copy. You are not allowed to write anything over the copy. Oh, compound interest. Guys, can we take the compound interest today or not? This is compound interest. Chalo, let's take it. Let's take it, guys, because so that you can connect. What is the difference between these two? It would be good for you. It would be good for you, H. It would be good for you. Okay? Taking both type of questions in the same session. It would be good for you, believe me. Triple itself. Okay, compound interest, the logics are different. For CI, the logics are different. P becoming 3P in 5 years. Okay, what is the logic for compound interest? The logic for compound interest is that it will increase in the same ratio in the equal period of time. Like if in 5 years it is becoming triple, if in the first 5 years it is becoming triple, then in the next 5 years it will again become triple. In the next 5 years it will again become triple. This is the logic for CI. So it will become triple, that is 9P in the next 5 years. It will become again triple, 27P in the next 5 years. And it will become again triple, that is 81P in the next 5 years. So total time taken is 5, 10, 15, 20. Should I explain you the origin of it as well, guys? The origin of it. Generally, how we do it, the compound interest problems. The compound interest problems, we do it by powers. Double itself means 2 की power 1. Double itself in 5 years. Double itself in 5 years. 81 times. Sorry, triple itself. Triple itself. 3 की power 1. 81 times is 3 की power 4. If 3 की power 1 in 5 years, then 3 की power 4 is 4 into 5, 20 years. This is how we do it in exams. The CI problem. This is how we do it in exams, the CI problem. Okay? Great. This is how we do it in exams, the CI problem. Should I give more details about it? Do you want to listen more details about it? वैसे only these two details are more than sufficient. Only these two details are more than sufficient. Huh? Knowing this flow diagram, and knowing this ratio, क्या करोगे बच्चा? Let the research part remain with me only. Let the research part remain with me only. You just eat the fruits. You just eat the fruits. Huh? So this is all research what I have done in 14, 15, 16. No, 16, 17, 18, 19. I've seen its I have done its derivation as well. I've done its derivation as well. a money was put at a simple interest at X% for 3 years. Had it done at X plus 1%, it would have fetched 48 more. Okay. So initially lent it at X% for 3 years. Finally, you are lenting at X plus 1% again for the same 3 years. Again for the same 3 years. You know SI is R into T percent. SI is R into T percent. You have got 3x% interest initially. Now you will get 3x plus 3. Now you will get 3x plus 3. Can I say 3% extra interest now? Because 3x you are getting initially as well. 3x you are getting initially as well. Now you are getting 3x plus 3. So 3% extra. And this 3% extra is 48. So 1% is 16. Interest is basically calculated over principal. Interest is basically calculated over principal. So principal 100% is equal to extra will cancel out now. 100% is equal to 1600. These two are good topics, guys, for the research purpose. If some of you wants to become a mathematician later on, you should be doing a good research over compound interest. That's a great topic for the research. Let's move on. It's 32 or 52? 32. Okay, 32. 400 become 448 in 2 years. In how much time 550 will become 652? $400 becoming 448. Interest of 48. Interest of 48 over the principal of 400. In 2 years, we will get to know the rate. We will get to know the rate, my dear friends. Congratulations to all. So rate is 6%. Rate is 6%. My dear friends, congratulations to all, you got the rate. In how many years? 550 will become 682. How much interest you are getting? 132. You are getting an interest of 132. You are getting an interest of 132. So 132 interest over the principal of 550 with the rate of 6% in how much time over 100? Not a bad one, good one. 5 simplifying 11 times, 5 simplifying 2 times, 11 simplifying bacha 12 times. It is simplifying 3 times. This is simplifying 4 times. Cool. So first you find out the rate from in this information. Then you put that rate over here to get to your time. Then you put up, first you find out the rate from the first equation. Then you put the value of rate in the second equation to find out the time. And what is the point to be taken care? That this is the amount, this is the principal, so we will find out the interest. We will find out the interest because here the majority problems happens. Sometimes we put the amount in place of interest. Ideally, it is the interest which is taken over here. Simple interest. Don't forget what is the way to calculate the simple interest. Don't forget, Vacha, what was the way to do the simple interest problems. Never mix CI and SI ways. Either the CI will come or the SI will come. Never mix them. I will do a comparison as well. How to do CI problems, how to do SI problems. Money triples in 5 years. P become 3P, interest of 2P in 5 years. First read what is written, simple interest or compound interest. Simple interest, P become 2P. In how much time it will become 5 times? 4P. If 2P in 5 years, then 4P is double. If 2P is in 5 years, then 4P is double. So it is going to be in 10 years. If 2P is in 5 years, then 4P is going to be double, that is in 10 years. Yeah, that is in 10 years. So in SI problems, unitary method we use. SI problems we use the unitary method. And in compound interest problems, we use the multiplication. Yeah, multiplication or power method. Let me create the question of the day. Not very difficult, but good for comparison. Let me create the question of the day. Not very difficult, but for comparison. A sum becomes 3 times in 5 years at simple interest. In how much time will it become 9 times of itself? Okay, in how much time will it become 9 times of itself? And the same question is in the CI as well. Two different questions, two different answers. Two same questions, two different answers. For the SI, we will do P becoming 3P, means interest of 2P. Interest of 2P in 5 years. 9 times P becoming 9P. interest of 8p in how many years? If you are getting 2p in 5 years, then you will get 8p in 5 4 ja 20 years. For the first, it is 20 years. For the first, it is 20 years. Let's see for the second, what is the way of doing it? Compound interest. 3 times. So 3 की power 1. 3 times means 3 की power 1. Then 9 times. 9 times means 3 की power 2. They have to taken in the same power. They have to taken in the same power. So whenever the question would be made, it would be made between the numbers which can be taken in the powers of the same value. 3 की power 1 in 5 years. Then 3 की power 2 is going to be happening in 2 into 5, 10 years. Great. Great. Come on, do tell me. Comparison question. Comparison question. Only 9 times. Means? Yeah, the 9 times is the problem, na? In SI, if it is given it only 9 times. In SI, we have also taken the 9 times, na? In SI, we have also taken the 9 times. I've kept the question same, Prajwal. Prajwal, I've kept the question same. If it is given it only 9 times, in how much time will it become 9 times? It's cool. Don't get confused, Prajwal. It's absolutely cool. Don't. Okay, just do ask me. Just do ask me later on as well. Okay, do this question. Good one. Simple interest on a sum of X at the rate of 7% per annum for 2 years. SI is PRT upon 100. SI is PRT over 100. So this simple interest is half the simple interest is half the simple interest over the another sum, which is principal of y, rate of 17.5 time of 3 over 100. My dear friends, is it proper now? Is it proper now? This simple interest is half of this simple interest. So take this 2 over here. X into 7 into 4 is equal to y into 17.5 into 3. 7 2 ja 14. 3 7 5 ja 35. 2.5. So 4x is equal to 7.5y. There is no decimal portion. So multiply by 2 everywhere to make it integral. 8x is equal to 15y. 8x is equal to 15y. SI of first portion is half the SI of second portion. SI of first portion is half the SI of second portion. Just simplifying, you got to the relation that 9x is equal to 10 by. 8x is equal to 15 by. Well done, Gopinath, Prajwal, Srivani. Keep it up. Got it, everyone, na? Perfect. Next. Amount invested is the principal and amount received is the amount. Amount received matures to, amounts to, they refer the amount, like matures to, amounts to, amount received, they denotes the amount. Hello Shivam, great. So principal and amount is in the ratio 5:9. So how much interest you will get according to the ratio? 4. How much interest you will get according to the ratio? 4. How much interest you will get according to the ratio? 4. So interest is 4 is principal into rate into time. Time is 10 years over 100. So rate is 8%, my dear friends. Rate is 8%, my dear friends. All the very best, Srivani, Gobinath, Prajwal and Shivam Sharma. Proud of you. Great. Interest of 4 over the principal of 5. Interest of 4 over the principal of 5 in 10 years with the rate of R. So R comes out to be 8%. Today is a very good session, guys, for forming the basics of SI. Today's session is very, very good for forming the basics of SI. You are going to remember this session for a long time. Here, all the small basic kind of questions was taken, which will play the crucial role in forming your concepts, which will play a crucial role in clearing your concepts. Hello, Ombir. Simple interest is 6/5 of the sum. Too much, yeah, too much. SI is PRT over 100. SI is 6 by 5 of principal. SI is given as 6 by 5 of principal. So why not write SI as 6 by 5 of principal? Rate is 20, time is being asked over 100. Well done, Prajwal, Ombir and all. Yeah, well done. You are champions. SI is given as 6 by 5 of principal. In how much time will the simple interest will become 6 by 5 of the sum? This sum means the principal. Okay? Sum invested. Sum invested is what it denotes the principal. Sum of money. A sum of money from where the question begins is also the principal. A sum of money from where the question begins is also what? A principal. Most of the questions begin like this. A sum of money invested, a sum of money borrowed, a sum of money lented. Okay. So that sum of money is what? That is the principal, my dear friends. This can trouble some of you. This can trouble some of you. We are going to keep it among the last questions. We can keep it as the last question of the day. We can keep it as the last question of the day. 10% per annum. A certain sum of money means principal. At 10% per annum, is landed in 20 years. Interest is 500 more than the sum. Wow. Bacha, what is the situation? Have you got it? The situation is, my dear friends, that interest is 500 more than the principal. The interest is, bacha, 500 more than the principal. What was the principal? The basics guy will do, a basic guy will do like this. SI is equal to PRT over 100. Simple interest is 500 more than principal. So simple interest is as P plus 500. Simple interest is P plus 500. Simple interest is P plus 500. Principal is P. Rate is just 2 minutes. Rate is 10% and time is 20 years divided by 100. So P plus 500 is equal to 2P. Take it to that side. So 500 is equal to 2P minus P. And I think this is cool. It's not long. What do you say? What do you say, bacha? It's cool or not? It's cool, beta. It's cool. A lot of you have given the wrong answers. A sum of money at 10% in 20 years, the interest will become 500 more than the sum. The interest will become 500 more than the sum. So interest is P plus 500. The interest is P plus 500. P plus 500 is equal to P R T over 100. Simplify. P plus 500 is equal to 2P. Just 1 minute. Okay. 55. Okay. So just take this P over there. So 500 is equal to P. They are asking the principal only. They are asking the principal only. So that is 500 rupees is the answer. Most of you have done it wrong. However, it was a basic problem. Clear? With this, guys, I'm going to wind up today's session. I hope you might have thoroughly liked it, thoroughly enjoyed it. If that is the case, guys, you can press the like button as well. Okay, and can let me know with the help of comments as well. Take care of yourself. Have a great time. See you. Take care of yourself.